Hello Steamers, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dana and I'm here with a new video. And for today's video, I'm actually renovating a house from the eco lifestyle world, so from Evergreen Harbour. This is the house, the one that you can see now, which is of course already built. So we already got the shell of the house and we're only going to renovate it. And we are not really changing anything from like the shell of the house, like the structure of it. I will keep it the same. I will not add anything, so it will be the same exact size. I also keep like the same kind of vibe with these windows and with this type of roof, but I will change of course the color scheme. I will make it a bit nicer, which this is why it's a renovation of course, and I will change completely the inside and also the floor plan upstairs, also the floor plan downstairs, because I add a bathroom downstairs which I thought was nice, and I also change up a little bit like the kitchen, and I also put a bit of a nicer back door, and yeah, I also changed all the rooms and everything inside basically. So yeah, I hope you like this build and this type of renovation. I also had really specific themes in mind with very specific personalities. So yeah, I will explain you a little bit who I thought this house was for. So first, when I started renovating it, I thought this house could be perfect for a couple, probably a couple that started living together and decided to move to a house, maybe to start a family. So this is why the floor plan initially has 3 bedrooms, like 2 kids' rooms, I thought, and then 1 master bedroom. And it's not a big house whatsoever, but it's also not super small, so I think it could perfectly fit a small family. But as I started renovating the house inside and decorating like the living room, I started using so many colorful stuff and objects, because I thought, yeah, since this was a young couple, I wanted to make it fun and colorful and eclectic. But then at some point I was like, wait, this would fit perfectly a couple of roommates, like students from university who got this house and live here. So I changed my idea completely, and instead of being a family house, this will be a house for roommates. So I thought this was a really fun idea, also something different, because I usually always build houses for families. This is probably because that's kind of what I use houses for in The Sims. Like I usually, my kind of not let's play, but my gameplay style, it's very family oriented. I love everything that has to do with families and family gameplay, so that's why I like building family house. But I also like playing with different types of sims, and I know there are a lot of types of simmers who also like to play with different types of gameplay styles. So I thought this was perfect for a couple of sims who go to uni, who are very good friends, and who got this house and live here together as roommates, and probably throw a lot of parties, invite all their friends. So yeah, I thought this was a really fun type of build. Let me know what you think, or what other sims you would have in mind for this house. Obviously you can get it and you can change whatever you want and use it for your own sims and for your own kind of gameplay. So yeah, let me know what you think this house could fit, or which sims you would have in mind. But yeah, we are now working only on the exterior and a little bit on the floor plan, adding some decorations. I also added this car, but I think I will delete it at the end. I'm not sure now, because I thought maybe it wasn't as realistic for these 2 sims to have a car, which probably it could. Like, of course there are university students with cars, but I think I changed it up for 2 bicycles maybe. I don't know, we will see at the end. I don't remember, I built this a little bit ago, so now I'm doing the voiceover and I'm not really recalling it that well. Here I'm actually adding some bikes, so I think I will add another one later. But yeah, we're now starting with the interior, and everything started with this couch. I really love this color. I thought it was really fun to use this reddish color. Now we're changing it, but we will go back to the red. And so this inspired the overall color scheme of this house, which there's not really a color scheme, it's just a lot of colors, you know, put together a lot of types of objects and furniture. And yeah, I would describe this as modern, fun, youthful, colorful, and eclectic. And yeah, I think it was like the typical, well, not the typical, but a type of a student's house, like that's really fun and for young Sims. So we got some fun objects that they can use and activities. So for instance, here in the living room, of course, we got a TV, which is not that big, but we also got the video games console. And there you saw me wanting to add some kids decorations, but then I didn't at the end. And that's when I thought, well, maybe this could be for a couple of young Sims, maybe in their early 20s or even 18, 19. Well, no, I think maybe early 20s would be better. Not for nothing, but I think maybe it's more realistic that you can own a house. Well, they probably don't own it, they probably rent it, but to live in your own house in your mid 20s than before that, or at least for me, that's how I see it. But of course, it depends on each person. But yeah, I added a lot of clutter in this house, which I love. And talking about clutter, we recently, well, probably when I upload this video is not that recent, but we got the clutter kit, and I'm really curious if you guys got it or not. I still haven't got it, and I think it's because I'm still a bit skeptical about all the kits stuff. You know, like I thought stuff packs were a fun addition to the game, and now I see how they have disappeared because kits started being a thing. So I'm a bit hesitant whether I want to put money into that project, which is kids, but I also see so many people with them and how fun and cute all the clutter items look, that I'm thinking maybe I should get it because I love cluttering my builds. So maybe it would be a fun addition to my game. So I don't know, I'm still hesitant whether or not I should buy it, but maybe I will, maybe for Christmas, I will have it as a present for myself. Although I also want to get the high school, not game pack, expansion pack, but I'm also hesitant because I see how many packs there are, and my game already glitches quite a lot, and I'm not sure I want it to glitch more. It's a bit sad because I love The Sims, of course, and I love the ideas that they have, but sometimes they are implemented not as nice as I think they could. And it's a shame because, for instance, the wedding pack, I would also love to get it. But at the same time, I don't want my weddings to glitch. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't get it. But I love the world. I love Tartosa. I'm from the Mediterranean. So I think it would be great to have that world. I would love my Sims to live there and to build this kind of houses which are similar to the ones I got in my town and in the nearby cities where I live. So, and I also love the dresses and the furniture and everything that game adds, but I also want the gameplay aspect to work well. And I've seen so many people being not so positive about it that, yeah, I'm really hesitant towards buying it or not. Yeah, well, now I don't know why I'm explaining all the struggles I got with whether I should or should not buy this packs, but maybe I will for Christmas, especially if they go on sale. And yeah, let's see. But I'm also really excited for the infants update. I haven't really talked about this in this channel, I don't think so, but yeah, we got an update saying that we will get infants at some point, I think in 2023. So pretty soon. I hope in early 2023, and for that I'm super excited because I love family gameplay and I thought it would be a really cool addition. I'm also looking forward for my current household, which I did a video with it. I did a current household update. I want them to adopt kids, and hopefully we can get infants soon so that they can adopt infants. I haven't been playing that much lately, and I think subconsciously I'm kind of waiting for that, but if I have to wait until 2023, who knows when, until I can play with that family again, maybe that's a little bit not so easy for me to wait. So maybe I will actually play with infants later on, or maybe with the kids of the kids from my Sims, with the next generation. Who knows? Who knows? But well, moving on to the house again, you can see that we have added a lot of decorations. As I was saying, like very colorful, very eclectic. I really like everything. I even added those balloons. I have never really added those in a house before, and I thought it was fun because I thought maybe it could mean that they throw a party and they haven't yet taken them down. Like they probably threw, like, I don't know, a birthday party or just a party because they thought it was fun to do it with all their uni friends, and they decided to leave it there because they were like, you know what, it looks cool. It looks cool, so let's leave it there. And I think the Sims are very much this type of people who has a lot of things all over the place, but it's not messy. It's just not super organized either, but it's this type of disorganization that looks good. You know what I mean? I don't know if this makes any sense, but to me, it does. I really like this type of house and style, and I think it's super fun. And I really enjoy when I do this type of builds in which I add so much clutter and so many things. But yeah, now we will move on to the kitchen area. It's very small. We don't even have like a dining area inside the kitchen. We only have the dining room outside, but I think it's enough for these Sims. I don't think they need anything else. And yeah, this kitchen has everything you could need, so I think that's nice. And they even got right off the kitchen the washing machine and the dryer area, so I think that's a really nice addition to this house. They got everything they need and more, so I would love to live in this house, to be honest, although I don't really like the area that much. It looks a little bit bland and it doesn't have there aren't any houses nearby. It's a bit sad, to be honest. But yeah, with eco lifestyle you can always update the action plans and the world updates with it, so it starts looking nicer. So if you play with this house and want it to be nicer, you can always play through that, or even cheat for it and make it look nicer. Now I don't know how you cheat for that, but I'm sure you can find it on Google. I haven't really played with that aspect of the game, to be honest. I got eco lifestyle, of course, that's why I'm building here, but I don't really play with action plans, to be honest. I want to, but I find it confusing. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. I'm not sure how to make them work, how to make the world change. It's not something I'm really into either, so yeah, I don't really play with that. I don't really play with Evergreen Harbour at all, to be honest. Almost never have my Sims live here, apart from those apartments that we got, because I really like apartments in The Sims 4. But whenever I want to live in apartments, I usually go for city living. I love city living. City living is, I think it's my favorite expansion pack, and also San Maixono, I think it's one of my favorite worlds, if not my favorite. Yeah, I love living there. But the thing I have is that I love living there with my younger Sims and some type of Sims which I think fit like the city lifestyle very well. But with some others, I think they fit more like other type of houses with like not an apartment but a regular house, more like family house, and so for that I prefer to live in other type of worlds. But usually then I would go for Willow Creek, or how that's called, the one that came with cats and dogs, Brindleton Bay. I don't know how to talk today. Also, probably you're hearing my voice. I got a bit of a cold, so I'm also not talking. I was gonna say I'm not talking properly, but yeah, I got this bit of a runny nose and I'm coughing a little bit, so maybe you hear that voice from me, so I'm sorry if that bothers you. I hope it doesn't. I think everyone now is with a cold. Well, it's what winter has. Well, we're not in winter already, except if I post this in a month from now, but I don't think so. So we're not in winter already, but we are in autumn, and of course it's starting to be cold outside. And I'm missing summer a little bit, to be honest. I love summer. I love warm weather. Although here where I live, it's too warm sometimes, so I also enjoy it not being so warm. But I don't like it when at 6 it's already dark outside, or even at 5:30. Now it's 5:30 and it's not that bad, to be honest. It's still a bit sunny. We have a lot of sun here, but yeah, it's not as nice as it is during the summer. But I also love Christmas, so that's a positive part for me about winter. But yeah, now we're working on the first bedroom. I almost skipped it, but yeah, I think we're still adding a lot of decoration, so I still have a little bit of time to talk about it. So yeah, as you can see, we're following this super colorful, eclectic type of style that we had before in this bedroom. And I started with that city living bed that has the yellow, the pink, the purple, and with that I started throwing these colors around and then some other colors. And it doesn't really have to make sense. I just chose all the random objects and furniture that I could find that had fun colors, and that's what I did. I even put some of those get together items that have the painting symbol. So yeah, I don't think this theme is in a club per se, but maybe they are in a uni club or something, and well, or they are just into art because they are an art student and that's why they got this type of objects. But yeah, now we're moving on to the next bedroom, and this is for a biology student. And I don't know if I have already talked about this. You know what? I have recorded this voiceover like a million times already because I'm struggling to find the words today. So now I'm struggling to remember if I have already explained you what its theme is like for this video. For this build, sorry. So I'm gonna explain it again really quick in case I have already said it so that I don't repeat myself. I hope I don't. But yeah, this is a biology student and I think they are really into climate change and climate actions and going into protest and fighting for a better world. That's why I put some of those city living thingies that you bring to protest. I don't know how those are called because English is not my native language, as I always explain. But yeah, and we also add a lot of plants and earthy type of stuff and colors. So as you can see, we got this more greenish color scheme. We also got that mushroom seed, which is super cute. I think that one came from cottage living, maybe. No, I'm not sure, but yeah. And we also got a desk. We don't have a desk for the other room because I thought that theme didn't really need it as much. They probably work on the easel and that's where they do their projects, and if not, they work on the downstairs area in the living room. I think I also added like some books over there, so they probably can do their work there. But this team, being a biology student, maybe I think they work more on their computer and the type of projects that they have to do involve that. So that's why I added this. And I also added some candles because I thought they were probably also into that. And to the other theme, I also added a yoga mat. So I think maybe both of them are into yoga, meditation, and this type of stuff. So I think they are quite similar in a sense, but at the same time each of them have their own personality. Oh, I also added that camera because I thought they were also kind of into photography and maybe they do like photos of wildlife or yeah, something like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think about these rooms and what type of thing, well, what type of themes you imagine living here, or if you have any more ideas about their personality apart from what I'm already explaining. But yeah, we also added here some of the symbols from Get Together, but this time a rainbow and that smaller plant. Oh no, not the rainbow. We deleted it, so only the plant. But I thought it was really nice to add it in here, and we're also finding here some decorations to put on the walls to make it look nice. And yeah, a lot of clutter in the table, as you can see. So I think both of these rooms are very unique and they really fit this house a lot, and I really love this about it. And now we are finishing off by adding a bathroom that they both share. It's not big, to be honest, but I think it's enough for them. So yeah, I didn't really work that much into it. It's just a bathroom. I don't hate doing bathrooms, it's just not as exciting as the rest of the house. But yeah, we're almost finishing. You will see that now we're only doing this and then something on the exterior. I think I will add some activities for them to do by themselves, also with their friends when they come here, so that they have a lot of activities to do both inside their house and as well outside the house. So this is a house where you are never bored for sure. Like there's a lot of gameplay to do in this house. So I think it's perfect for that and perfect for your young Sims and university students. And I will probably upload the Create a Sim video of the people living here in a week maybe or some days, so stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. I would love you to join this wonderful adventure that I got going on here. And yeah, keep up with what I'm going to post. I will keep posting create a sims, speed beats. I also want to do some type of challenge, and I maybe even still do some type of let's plays because I did the current household video and that was super fun. So I'm sure wanting to bring that back at some point. But yeah, let me know what other type of videos you would like to see. I love hearing your suggestions, so please let me know what you want me to do or what ideas you have for what type of videos I could bring to this channel. They are very much appreciated. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this, if you liked it, if you're excited to see the Sims and the Create a Sim for them coming in a few days. And yeah, I hope you have a really nice rest of the week. I hope you are doing well. And as you can see, I'm trying to make this outro last a little bit because I'm seeing that I still got a little bit of time. So if I'm speaking a little bit more slow, that's why I'm doing it. It's because I'm seeing that I still got a couple of minutes to talk. But yeah, the backyard, as you can see, is coming along together. And now we will finish the speed build and I will leave you with the screenshots. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and bye bye.